Welcome to EQ Educational Products, Puzzling Out My Temperament. When you open the product, you will see this cover page. In the top right-hand corner, there's a button that indicates full screen. Just click on it, and you will see that your screen goes full screen. It's advisable to have a full screen, otherwise the images are just too small to work with on the minimized screen. If you click on the button next to full screen, you will see that it will minimize again. In this instance, we are going to work full screen. So to start, just click on the white arrow. This will open the main page. At the top, you will see 4 pictures that represent the 4 different temperament types that you are going to work with. The first one is the deer, which represents the melancholic temperament type. Your elephant, the phlegmatic temperament type. The lion, the choleric temperament type, and the monkey, the sanguine temperament type. So to start, you're going to click on the red build button. This will now open a screen on which all the puzzle pieces representing the 4 different temperament types are. Each puzzle piece is a question relating to a specific temperament type. The first 2 rows from 1 to 16 represents the deer, that is the melancholic temperament type. From 17 to 32, the next 2 rows represent the phlegmatic temperament type. From 33 to 48, that's the next 2 rows, represent the choleric temperament type. And the last 2 rows represent the sanguine temperament type. So all of the temperament types questions are in order here. You can also view them in the manual according to the different puzzle pieces that you need to use to build the puzzle. So now don't encourage the child to go in order here, because then they will soon discover that the first 16 belongs to the melancholic temperament type, and that may influence their answers. So just choose random numbers. Let's say the child chooses number 30 to start with. You click on that puzzle piece and it will open the question here on the left hand side. Now read the question to the child and rephrase it if the child is too young to understand it. And then if the child answers yes, you click on the yes button. That will now give you a puzzle piece here in the middle. And the child now needs to decide where this puzzle piece should go according to the 4 puzzles. So you just click on that, left click on that, and you drag it to where you think it should go. As soon as it comes near the place where it should be locked, you will hear that sound that you just heard, and it will lock into place. So you cannot drag it now again from that position. Right. Now you go back to your questions and you will see that number 30 has been used. That's why the blue puzzle beneath it shows there. So next, let's say the child chooses number 50. Again, it presents your question. You read the question and let's say the child answers yes again. It will present your next puzzle piece. This puzzle piece you can now again place. And again, as soon as you've placed it in the right position, it will make that sound and it will lock. So you cannot move it again. Right, go back to your building screen and choose another number. And let's say the child says that the answer to this question is no. You click on the no button and you will see that it goes nowhere because the answer was no to this question. If you click on the menu and you go to discarded pieces, you will find on this page all the answers to the questions that the child answered no to. So whenever the answer to a question is no, it will appear as a puzzle piece here. If it's blank, it means that that question was a yes with a puzzle piece on the main page. Right, it gives you instructions here how to pan. So if you want to move this page around to view all of the puzzle pieces, you just hold in your middle mouse button and you drag your page around to see everything. If you want to change the answer to this question from a no to a yes, you just right click on the puzzle piece, and now it will again present your puzzle piece on the main page, and you can just drag it to the right position where it needs to go, and it will lock there. Right, let's say you want to change any one of these puzzle pieces, which was yes answers. You want to change them to a no. What you do is you just right click on that puzzle piece. Bye-bye. And it will go away, and when you go to build, you will see that puzzle piece again in its position. So I think that was number 30, and it's reinstated there. So in other words, you can click on it again, and then a child can answer it again, and this time it should be no because it was yes the previous time. Right, so in this way, you can just click on all the different numbers and answer all the questions related to those 4 temperament types. And the yes answers to all of those questions. Here you have the 4 different temperament types: the deer, the monkey, the lion, the elephant. So if you click on the deer, for example, here, okay, you will see that there are no indication here of any deer questions that has been answered affirmatively. So there's no yes answers here. Let's just quickly make a yes answer there with the deer. Let's say that was a yes, and that now goes there. Now when you go back to the deer page here, you will see that that specific question that we just had on the puzzle page or screen, to which we answered yes, is now indicated with a check mark here, and the total you will see is 1. So if you go on in that manner, let's say you have another one that's been answered yes, and you place that, and you go back to the deer questionnaire. Again, you will see that that specific question has been checked, and the total now is 2. So if you go to the different pages, the monkey only had 1 puzzle piece. Let's see. Yes, there's the 1 puzzle piece. So the monkey questionnaire indicates that number 2 has been answered yes to, and the total is 2. So all of the questions that have been answered yes to will be ticked here in this checkbox. Right, and then the lion only had 1, and the elephant had nothing at this point in time. All right, so when you're done and you answered all the questions, you can just click on the printer icon, and that will load that specific screen for you. You can choose your printer here. Please indicate it as landscape, then click on more settings. Choose your paper size, and then here's your scale. So if this your screen in the product doesn't fit this printing area, you can just scale it up and down here so that it fits onto the printing area. Right. So in that way, you can build up your puzzles here, and then the puzzle that shows the most pieces most probably indicates the dominant temperament type of the child. It's preferable that you have an adult with the child in a session like this, because the child doesn't always know what their temperament is, or what their preferences are, or what they will do in specific situations. So have an adult there to help you to choose whether the questions has to be a yes or a no, and that will give you a good indication of a temperament type. And in the end, you know how to guide this child and how to guide the parents with regard to the child's temperament. Right, the manual has clear instructions on everything that you need to know with regard to the questions that you have to ask and how to interpret this medium. You also have I'm just seeing this now. You also have an information button or instructions button. When you click on it, it will give you all the different instructions that you can follow. And to close this pop-up at the end, it will just say how to close it. So you just right click with your mouse on it and it will close it. And that's basically how this product works. So if you want to use it to determine a temperament type of a child, it usually works very well. EQ Educational Products hope that you find this product very useful in your practice with children. And thanks for listening to this presentation.